Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Nintendo finally reveals their first Battle Royale, and we are gonna check it out together. But first, good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. I could not be more pumped. Hearing Nintendo is debuting a Battle Royale is mind-blowing. They're really getting with the times. Splatoon yesterday showed, okay, making some online advancements, and here they go, taking the next step. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're having a fantastic day, because we do have a delay, and we do have some new games, and we have a showcase. Let's start there, in fact, but let me know in the comments down below how you feel about today's topics. THQ Nordic has been a big supporter of the Switch, right? They put games out like Kingdoms of Amalur, Darksiders. They really have put a lot of their stuff and tried to put even modern stuff on Switch, and they have their version of a Direct tomorrow. 45 minutes, 14 games. Some of them will be brand new, some of them already announced. SpongeBob will be there, that's confirmed, and who knows what else. But we'll definitely see some Switch games. They do love to showcase their support for Nintendo. The showcase kicks off at 3 p.m. Eastern, that's noon Pacific, and I'm pretty excited to see what they reveal. Have you ever been somewhere brand new and it just feels like the whole place is against you? Like wherever you turn, the world is out to get you, and you wish you could fight back. Well, today's video is brought to you by a game where they do fight back. This is a new Switch exclusive that just dropped on the eShop called Captain Velvet Media, the Jump Plus Dimensions. Damien moves to a brand new house and everything's out to get him. So he creates a new superhero, Captain Velvet Meteor, and alongside a bunch of other Jump Plus manga characters, he utilizes interesting, puzzly, tactical, turn-based battles to vanquish the evil all around him. He fights back against the evil food, against the evil dog in the backyard, and he creates a comfortable space for him to enjoy. But these puzzles and these battles are actually really engaging and interesting. Tons of enemies, and every character you partner up with in the different levels has their own special abilities and special ways to vanquish all of that extra ooey gooey evil. Now make sure to click the link in the description down below to check this game out. Every time you click the link, it helps support the channel, so I'd super appreciate it. And this is an interesting storyline, engaging battles, and a whole bunch of cool characters compressed into one. $24.99. Check it out right now. All right, there is a delay to discuss today, but don't worry, it's nothing crazy, it's nothing huge. It's Metal Slug Tactics. Now, I don't want to underplay this because it is a pretty cool looking game, and it was Dotemu bringing a Tactics Metal Slug game, and it honestly looked really fun. But the good news is there's lots of other Tactics games. So even though this is being shifted to 2023, the Dialfield Chronicles demo just dropped yesterday from Square Enix, so don't you worry. There is so much JRPG stuff still to come this year. That demo, I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if any of you have checked it out so far, but your progress does carry over to the full game, and it gives me like Final Fantasy Tactics, Valkyria Chronicles vibes, so I wanna see what's up there. Obviously, we still have Persona to come, we still have Pokemon to come, and probably a lot of you still have dozens and dozens of hours of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Tactics Ogre Reborn is coming to Switch, so Metal Slug, we'll see ya, but we still have lots of good games to play. One of those good games is the sequel, the golf story, Soccer Story. Oh, Gabe, what? Oh, it's not the sequel. Oh, it sure as heck looked like the sequel because it's basically the same game but with soccer instead of golf. Now, you know that Sidebar Games is working on Sports Story, but that game has gone MIA, right? It was supposed to launch in the summer. Hopefully it pops back up at an indie world or a tweet or something like that, but as of right now, Sports Story is just vaporware. So in comes Soccer Story from No More Robots, and they are bringing us, I think, what robots would create if they saw Golf Story, but it looks really good. Okay, this is Soccer Story. It has no connection to Golf Story, but it's basically the same thing. You're gonna be playing soccer. It is a 2D pixelized art style. There are RPG elements, a single player campaign, and then multiplayer soccer. It looks really fun. It's coming out later this year on just about everything, including Switch, and they are really filling a void that I hope Sports Story fills soon. But in the meantime, like, Soccer Story, like, if it controls well and plays well, this is a smart move. Like, hey, if Sports Story ain't gonna do it, we'll do it. And also, this is fully focused on football. So, hey, while we wait for Ted Lasso and Nate to come back and be a huge jerk, we can play Soccer Story, coming out sometime later this year. It's the moment. It's the moment. Nintendo Battle Royale. All right, I thought they'd do it in Splatoon, right? That was my hope, was that they'd bring a big new mode, but they have table turf battles, Tetris card game instead. So here we go. We're gonna watch this trailer together. Nintendo revealing their Battle Royale. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it's Kirby Battle Royale. Battle Royale in the Dream Buffet. I knew there'd be more modes. How many players? How many players are you maxing on the Switch while we relax?
And a 4-player gourmet festival.
You mean 40? Did they mean 40? No, psych. It's 4-player Battle Royale. 4 players. Nintendo does Battle Royale their way. 4 players. Nintendo does Kirby's Dream Buffet their way. 4 players. Nintendo does not believe in putting more players on the Switch than 4 players. It's 4-player Battle Royale. They literally had the balls, the big inflated Kirby balls, to call this Battle Royale. And it's 4 players. Only Nintendo. Only Nintendo in 2022 could still have time-based multiplayer map cycling in Splatoon 3 and 4-player Battle Royale. Now, with that out of the way, they got us. As they do. Kirby's Dream Buffet looks sick. Okay, they announced it's releasing on August 17th, and I don't want the Battle Royale bummer to detract from this game being downright so cool. Like, it seems so counterintuitive to make a game that involves racing, mini games, and Battle Royale for players. How are you going to do that? How are you going to limit it like that? It's online, it's split screen, it's local. They really made what looks to be a super fun game with customization, all these different food-based copy abilities that are new. It looks like so much fun. It's $15, which is, I think, about as low as Nintendo can limbo with a first-party IP. But they made it 4 players. And I feel like this game could have been big if it was like at least 20. I don't know if their imagination was limited or the system is the limiting factor here. I don't know what caused this. I mean, Fall Guys runs in stop motion claymation with their player base, so maybe the Switch just can't do it. But if the Switch can't do it, Nintendo, you need to move forward, because Kirby's Dream Buffet could literally be a dream for Nintendo fans. Playing this with 20 or 40 or 100 players would be chaotic and crazy and so cool. And they opt to make it 4 players. And I still think it looks really fun, and I'm still gonna buy it, and we're still gonna play it when it comes out next week. And I still think this is like, man, Kirby's having a one heck of an anniversary, all right? They have a fantastic first ever 3D game. They're doing this like online thing that's not Kirby Fighters 3. It's super sick looking. It really looks super fun, but in Nintendo fashion, they have a 4-player Battle Royale. Rumbleverse is out today with 40. Nintendo's like, we got one better. Unveil. 4-player. 4 freaking player. 4 freaking players! Well, at least I'll know all the players that are beating me in Kirby's Dream Buffet. 4-player Battle Royale. This has to be one of the goofiest naming conventions ever, but it's Nintendo, right? The Wii U. The makers of the Wii U, of course, their Battle Royale is 4 players. You guys like Kirby's Dream Buffet? I'm actually really excited for it. I think it looks really good. And look, Splatoon, I know that there's some people that think it missed the mark, but after making that video where I like went over the full list of everything new, over 40 new features and stages and characters and stuff. It really is a jam-packed sequel, and I'm really excited for it. I think I had different expectations, but I think in reality, they delivered something that will be worthy of the 3 name. I mean, it does have Tricolor Turf War. And 40% of you agree. 40% of you gave that Direct an A. 23%, myself included, gave it a B. Just because, I guess, from what's there, I wanted the time limitations to be removed, and I wanted single player to be like bigger and better, and it looks to be good. It just looks to be sort of the same. Now, 16% of you gave it a C, 16% an F, and 5% the very rarely used D rating. A lot of all over the board reviews, but I still think this game is going to sell super well, and I do hope that it plays perfect on August 27th. We'll obviously be covering it then when it does have their pre-release Splatfest test fire, which is a really fun idea, and we'll get to see the deep cut trio for the first time. But let me know if you're pumped about Kirby's Dream Buffet, including Nintendo's 4-player Battle Royale. And also, if you feel better about Splatoon 3 after letting it sort of sit in your system for a day and seeing all the new stuff they actually are bringing and the quality of life updates they're bringing, and a big suck it to Animal Crossing fans because the Splatoon 3 team is like 2 years of updates big DLC. Every 3 months a new catalog, and AC didn't even make it to year 2. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for the little trick I played on you about Nintendo's Battle Royale. It is Battle Royale. It's just 4 players. Only Nintendo. Only Nintendo, man. But I love you guys a lot. I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, my favorite friends, appreciate you all so much. SwitchForce out.